Coach, what stands out to you when you think about the season? And sorry for the loss, and I know it's still very, very fresh, of course. So you guys did have a really hard-fought season, finished #1 in the East in the regular season. But what stands out to you about this group in particular?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you all for just the time spent together, the thoughtful questions, and giving me an opportunity to express my thoughts on the team and different various topics. I also want to congratulate Delaware. Heck of a job, well-coached team. They play extremely hard. They deserve to win tonight. Again, but also I'm thankful for a season that we're pretty sure anybody paid attention to themselves. A lot of lessons to be learned from this season. A lot of young men in there. Some had never won anything, had never been part of a winning organization. Some didn't understand what it took to win. We didn't win the big one, but we're able to learn, to get a taste of it a little bit. Came up short, but part of the development is also these moments, understanding how we lost, why we lost, your habits will either take you forward or take you to a point, and who you are will eventually be revealed. So a lot of lessons to be learned, but I'm proud of our group. Thankful, thank each one of them for allowing me to coach them. And I ask for forgiveness for not being perfect, having my own shortcomings, but they're stuck together, they're stuck with me, and together we're able to go on this journey. We learn about ourselves, we learn about each other, we learn about the game, and this is only gonna make all of us better.
When you're playing in such a high stakes game as a coach in game, do you derive any joy within the game? Like when Justin Smith dives on the floor and creates that timeout. As a coach like you, is there any joy during the game, or is it all just trying to get to the next play, trying to make the right play, etc.?
I don't know how to answer that question. My mandate is to coach and develop. My passion is to win. My fire, my deepest desire is for winning. I'm learning to be gracious in defeat. When I coach the game, I try to keep things into perspective, so I think about what the team needs, how to lead them, how to guide them, how to instruct them. I guess there's joy there. I have moments of laughter, anger, sadness, frustration, questioning. But ultimately, when it's all said and done, I'm in such a privileged position, being afforded the opportunity to serve this young man, serve the organization. I've learned. I'm still learning. So that's my answer.
We talk a lot about the growth of the players over the season, but have you noticed the growth in yourself as both a man and a coach?
I think so. You know, I have four sons, and I was a former athlete. Competition is what drove me. Winning has always been my obsession. Learn to put things in their right perspective. Sometimes the bigger lesson is learned after a loss. I had to be okay with that. I grew a lot as a man, as a leader, as a coach, as a servant. Found out ways to serve better. Found out ways I need to grow in order to be a better servant. But man, again, it's such a privilege and an honor to be given the stewardship of that locker room. I don't take it for granted. And it takes being prepared, being intentional every day, showing up every day, so that these men can get to where they need to get to, and for me to honor the mandate that was given to me.
With Delano, the more he seemed to come down, the less of, I don't know if the right word is disruption, but it seemed like it was hard to piece him in early, and then as the season progressed, he became obviously not a great scorer, but got everyone involved. It wasn't so. The team seemed to coalesce more and more when it came down. Have you seen the same progression from Delano that I've
I'm sorry,
seen?
you said the team did what now? So
The team seemed to coalesce more the more and more Delano came down. Did you see that same progression the more Delano came down?
Well, you said the team. I can't hear you with the
sorry.
mask. Yeah. There you
All
go.
right.
Yeah.
They seemed to coalesce. They seemed to come together
Yeah.
more
Uh-huh.
and be more of a unit
Yeah.
the more Delano came down. Did you see Delano taking on that responsibility, becoming more of a piece that was easy to slide in every time as the season went on?
Well, you know, spending time with anybody, with any group, allows a person to feel, to kind of gel with the group. And the more time Delano spent with us, the better he became. The more we were able to read him, he was able to read us, understand what a subculture is, the things that matter to us in this environment, how we go about it every day, how we do things every day. He embraced it. Give him credit. I think he bought into our message and wanted to be part of it. And he helped us tremendously when he was here because of his immense talent. And it was truly a joy and a privilege to coach him. And the future is bright for him.
Coach, I'm working on a piece about how music impacts basketball. And last game, I asked Delano and Justin what they listened to prepare for the game. But in moments like this, where you're processing a lot of different emotions, I was just wondering what's going to be on the ride home. What are you going to be listening to?
Silence, typically. I'm fairly eclectic when it comes to music. I think right now I'm going to just listen to my heart a little bit. Probably go and put my kids to bed and dry their tears. I'll probably cry myself to sleep a little bit. Spend some time with my wife. At some point I'm sure music will come in there, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet.
Hey coach, couple of questions in French.
Yeah.
Listen to My Heart is actually a very great song. C'est Cédric de Choc FM. Déjà, félicitations pour une très belle saison, parce qu'on ne va pas retenir que le négatif. Avant le match, on parlait de la défense, et je pense que c'est ce qui a failli dans ce match-là. Est-ce qu'il y a des leçons à retenir? Parce que si la défense avait été plus solide, le match aurait été sans doute plus facile à gérer.
Un peu trop tôt pour les leçons. Je pense que on en reviendra. Ils n'ont rien fait qui nous ait surpris. Comme on dit en anglais, they were exactly who they thought they were. They did exactly what we thought they would do. Et on n'était pas en mesure de contrer cela. On n'était pas en mesure de défendre en un contre un. Mais c'est une équipe qui est très rapide, très bien coachée. Et malheureusement, on n'a pas montré assez de caractère pour rester devant le ballon, protéger l'anneau, ne pas perdre des balles. Et ce sont les clés du match finalement dont on a parlé. Et voilà le résultat.
Mais y a-t-il un moment dans le match où vous avez senti qu'il y avait quand même perte de contrôle de la part des joueurs, notamment vers la fin du deuxième quart-temps? On a eu l'impression qu'ils étaient, je pense, à moins 19, parce qu'à ce moment-là, il aurait peut-être laissé un peu plus de repos aux starters et puis mettre des joueurs qui viennent avec plus d'énergie quand même.
Non, j'essayais de rester avec les joueurs qui tournaient, parce que je pense on n'est jamais rentré dans le vrai rythme de ce qu'on essayait d'accomplir. Je pense que c'était un problème d'exécution avec celui-ci, avec celui-là, avec celui-ci, avec celui-là. Essayer de trouver une cohésion, et c'est une équipe très rapide. Donc, et malheureusement, les gens qui étaient sur le banc, lorsqu'ils sont entrés dans le match, n'apportaient pas une meilleure énergie non plus. Donc ça a rendu les choses encore plus compliquées, parce que des fois, ceux qui entraient dans le match, en venant du banc, avaient moins d'énergie, ou faisaient moins attention aux détails que ceux qui étaient sur le terrain. Aujourd'hui, malheureusement, notre concentration sur le petit détail n'était pas là. Ensuite, notre effort, quand tu regardes les 50-50 balls, la plupart, they got all the 50-50 balls. Je ne sais pas comment coacher ça. Si ça se passe avec ceux qui viennent du banc, avec ceux qui sont sur le terrain, il n'y a pas grand-chose à faire en ce moment-là. À part essayer d'encourager les garçons et essayer de les inspirer un peu plus.
Deux dernières questions pour finir. Là, on sait que dans cet effectif actuel, il y a des joueurs comme Delano qui sont au-dessus, Justin Champagny. Est-ce que tu penses qu'il va falloir faire, c'est peut-être un peu trop de le dire, mais est-ce qu'il faut ramener des joueurs encore plus talentueux, puisque l'objectif c'est de gagner, et ça fait quand même 2 saisons que vous arrêtez juste à l'avant-dernière étape, ou bien tu penses qu'on va continuer à développer juste les joueurs qui sont là?
Bon, ça c'est pas vraiment à moi de décider. C'est plus le management, je coacherai les joueurs qui me sont donnés. Et l'objectif c'est de les développer. Et puis tout en les développant, essayer de gagner.
Ok. Et là, les petits plans, même si c'est personnel comme question, quels sont les plans pour les semaines à venir? Sans doute se reposer, mais est-ce qu'aller voir des petits matchs, des playoffs par exemple, ou aller faire des camps d'été?
Bon, ça, je ne sais pas encore, j'ai pas encore pensé jusqu'à là. La saison s'est arrêtée de manière assez abrupte, et je prendrai le temps de réfléchir, et puis de voir ce que je pourrais faire par la suite.